Take your marks.
Oh. My eyes always zero in right on him on the start. 0.52 reaction time. I mean, how old is he? He's 27, still quickest off the blocks. It's so much fun to watch him. I had an argument with a friend of mine the other day that who's the greatest backstroker in history? Well, you know, most people would say Aaron Bernthal, his body of work. You've got Roland Mathis, the old East German who won back-to-back Olympic gold medals. John Neighbor, Adolf Kiefer going way back. I don't know, man. I'd put Murph right there in that conversation because of his body of work. He's done it all. World record, world champion, Olympic gold medalist. I mean, it is Pearsall-ish in many ways, what he's been able to do in the backstroke.
Finally checked that last box, as we alluded to last summer in Budapest. And now, Rowdy, with a lot of performers, health-wise, monetarily, sticking around longer in their careers, the opportunity to build on that, especially with another Olympics just around the corner, and of course the World Championships coming in Fukuoka, Japan later this summer.
That's sort of like Reagan Smith, who we just saw out much quicker, about 2 seconds faster than he was in prelims. 27.2, then he's 29.8, the only guy to break 30 on that second 50, 29.6 right there. The only guy to break 30 on that 50. In fact, the only guy, one other guy only broke 31 on that. That was Litherland up there in lane number 5.
Now Murphy, as expected here, leaving the field in his wake here. Olympic champion and a world champion here in the 200 back, and swimming like it. Time won't be spectacular, but solid stuff here for Ryan Murphy. Second here for Chase Kalisz, but by over 3 seconds. Third coming home is Jay Litherland.
I like the time. I think the time you see Chase going under 2 minutes, that's a lifetime best for him. His best before was 2:001, so nice to get under that barrier for Chase Kalisz. He's got to feel good about that. But I go back to Murph for just a second, Jay. Jason, I think the time is pretty good. A month ago, he was a second slower, remember, at the Pro Swim. So he's a full second faster than what he went. Right there in the middle, watch and enjoy that. He stays low across the water. He doesn't go real high, but he's very, very quick. I mean, he is just so explosive off the blocks. And again, just what we saw about Reagan, just great rotation, that those hips rotate just enough to get that edge on the top of the water as he just digs in those hands. Just a beautiful swimmer to watch swim backstroke. And again, look at the line, man. Look at the line. That's an Olympic gold medalist right up there in lane number 7. And just what a beautiful swim again.
Again, Ryan's with us. That time, as Rowdy touched on, a second better than what it took to win in Knoxville. Does that please you, looking at the board?
Yeah. I mean, I think, the last training block we had was really good. I mean, I think it was 6 or 7 weeks between Knoxville and here. So I put in some really good work. Honestly feel really good about like the time, but also I felt like I was finishing well. Felt like at the end of it, I felt better than I did in Knoxville, so that's a great thing.
So what do you take as a lesson from a meet like this? A beautiful setting, but we're in March of 2022. What's the lesson learned?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly that's going to kind of come from watching the race video. You know, really just kind of want to see where the technique's at. I mean, I kind of knew what I wanted to do going into that race. You know, I feel like I say the same thing every time I'm talking to you guys. I feel like I should have been a little bit more tough from the 125 into the 150, but you know, that's the hardest part of the race.
Don't worry, Murph. You're tough, dude.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ryan Murphy, he'll be breaking it down back at home and looking at another win for him. Kalisz again, new personal best, under 2 minutes for the first time in this event. Katie Ledecky, always going fast. She'll take a swim here in the women's 400 IM coming up.